Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Say hello when you are hopping on. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. We're having some technical difficulties with my phone today. One of those days, you know. Hello, hello, welcome. When you guys are hopping on, just say hello. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. But yeah, come on in, come join me. I'm gonna unbox some of my favorites, and then I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my journey so far. So yeah, I can't wait to talk with you guys. Oh my gosh, I've been like hyped all morning about getting on and talking with you guys. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. Hi, Laura. Hi, Ashley. Hello, Mary. All right, you guys. All right, people are starting to hop on. I'm so excited. Okay. All right, so for those of you that don't know me and that have not followed me or anything, hi Amber, hi Kelly. My name is Tori Bribey. I have been with Farmasi since the last week of November, but I really didn't start like promoting it until December when I finally like got my products and yeah, I just fell in love. But I'm gonna start off with unboxing some of the hello everybody. Sorry I'm missing everyone's names. Comments are popping up, but I am so happy to be here with you all. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. A little bit nervous, but kind of excited. So I am very like upbeat, so sorry, I'll try to tone it down a little bit. But okay, you guys, this is always happy mail, okay? Whenever this comes in the mail, this is always happy mail. So yeah, I just wanted to unbox a few of my favorite things, and then I will kind of tell you a little bit about like my journey thus far. Sorry, tongue-tied. Okay. All right, y'all. So my little guy, I have a 2-year-old. My little guy loves the bubble wrap that comes in it. They're like giant bubbles. So, oh yeah. He was already trying to dig it out. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna grab some of these goodies out of here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to share this stuff with you guys. Okay, so when I first started seeing things pop up about Farmasi and I was looking into it and I'm like, okay, like, what is this? What is this company? And I kept seeing the VFX Pro Foundation. And I'm like, okay, like this foundation looks amazing. Like everyone that I see wearing it. So that was the first thing I got was the VFX Foundation. It is literally amazing, okay? It's amazing. I don't know. But so I was like really stuck on that for the longest time. I was like, nope, I don't need to try any other of the foundations. I love this one. That's what I'm sticking to. And then I had some other people trying other foundations and you know, they're like, oh, I love this one. I love this one. I'm like, okay, so maybe I should try these, right? So needless to say, I have like a top 3 that I just cannot decide between. But so another one of my favorites, you guys will hear me talk about this. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, yes, your kids like to pop the bubbles too. Yeah, Asher loves it. The CC cream, you guys, oh my gosh. Like I'm a full coverage girl. Obviously, like I like to have a very full coverage makeup. You can tell by my makeup, right? But so I kind of steered clear of like the BB and CC cream for the longest time because I'm like, no, I really want like full coverage. That's what I like to rock, like even on the daily. So then I decided to try this right here, the CC cream. I'm like, okay, I've been hearing like people ranting and raving about it. Oh my God, there's definitely a reason why they rant and rave about this because the CC cream, you guys, so CC stands for color control, and what it does, it like blurs it blurs the appearance of dark circles, blemishes, dark spots. Oh my gosh, between this and the orange stick concealer, yes, that's all you need for your like base makeup. So during the week, I rock just this and I will set it with powder just because I like to have more of a matte finish. But oh my gosh, this is like my day-to-day. This is what I wear. Now today I did layer, I actually like layering the CC cream with the Stay Matte Foundation. Stay Matte Foundation, oh my God. Third favorite. And these are in no order because they're all like #1 spot for sure. I can't even decide which one's like first, second, third because I love them all. But hello everybody hopping on. Sorry I'm missing names here. But yeah, so the Stay Matte has like insane coverage and it stays put. So the foundation I have on today, I actually did my CC cream and then I layered the Stay Matte foundation over it. And then I set with like powder and everything. I'm a very I like matte finish. Any of my highlight or anything, I typically will do a powder just because, you know, it's personal preference. But with having a little guy, I feel like I have to have more of like a powder finish because having him like all over me all day long, it's like, if I want it to stay put, I go for the matte finish. Okay, and then, you guys, and I actually forgot to spray this on, so I'm probably gonna spray it on as I'm telling you about it. But the Time Locker, this is the setting spray, and this is phenomenal. I've been having people tell me, since obviously everyone's like wearing the masks and stuff now, they're like, oh, is your makeup gonna rub off? Well, obviously if you have something rubbing on your face, like probably a little bit. But with this, I have noticed so many more ladies telling me like, oh my gosh, like it's actually staying put, it's not moving, blah, 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 you know, like, so how awesome. But I'm gonna spray this really quick because I totally forgot to. So how many of you, give me a little, give me some hearts, give me some little emojis saying me. How many of you are following my page, or you follow Farmasi and their journey? Or are you just new to everything? If you're a newbie, say newbie. Okay. Y'all, I'm like flying through these, right? Yes, love all the hearts, the thumbs up, woo! Okay, I'm gonna get a drink because I ramble a lot, you guys, so like, yeah. I always have to have something to drink because I'm like, I'm a rambler. I can't, I just talk. Newbies, yes! Following Farmasi, awesome. Yeah, be sure to follow Farmasi and their journey. If you like my vibe or anything, you can go and like my page. I also have a YouTube channel, and I do a lot of videos for about Farmasi, and like my team and everything like that. So go check that out. That is called Tori's Beauty Tribe. Okay, let's see. Okay, y'all. Okay, so obviously I do have false lashes on. I wish these were my real lashes, but they are not. So hence why I'm like super excited for Farmasi to come out with their lashes. What? Yeah, so just wait for that. Hello, hi everybody. Okay, so new to the biz as of July 1st. Yes! Oh my gosh, you're gonna love it here. It's awesome. Okay, so you guys, this is the Zen mascara, okay? I rant and rave about this stuff. Like, this is my daily go-to mascara. Just for like during the week, running out and about, like, this is awesome because I love how the brush, it like separates and lengthens the lashes. Yes, most definitely. Yeah, no, I have definitely found my match for the foundations. Whether or not, like, in between seasons, I feel like I had to mix a little bit, but I definitely love. Right now, the Stay Matte, I'm wearing 05 in, and then I use, like, the 03 concealer right around here just to lighten and brighten around my eyes. You guys, I swear, I get tongue-tied all the time, and I kind of just, you know, I play it up because it's like, there's no covering that up. It's like, blah, blah. Okay. Hi, Lindsay. How's it going, girlfriend? Okay. So like I was saying, the Zen mascara, I have to show you guys this brush, okay? This brush, I think this brush is so cool. This is another one that I like put off getting for so long because I was like, oh, I'm not going to like that. I ended up liking it, loving it, actually. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's longer bristles on one side and then the other side has shorter bristles. The short bristles are actually really, really nice for like your bottom lashes so that you don't smear a bunch of mascara on your, like, on the skin right there. You know what I mean? I know you ladies that wear mascara. I know you know what I mean. But yeah, so, and then I use the longer bristles on the top, and I'm a total, like, I've converted into using an eyelash curler. I never used to do it. But like I grew up watching my mom use an eyelash curler all the time, and I was like, what is the point of that? I never got it. And so I decided, I seen that Farmasi had an eyelash curler, so I decided to try it. I'm like, okay, let's just see what this is about, right? Needless to say, I use an eyelash curler like every time. And then with the Zen mascara, yeah, I love it. I'm obsessed. Okay. All right, for those of you that have not tried any of the lipsticks or anything from Farmasi, my ultimate favorite is the matte liquid lipsticks because they stay put. They will stay put all day. Trust me, through eating, drinking, everything. So I just love that, like, once it dries on there, it feels like you don't have anything on your lips, because a lot of times, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if I feel like I have something on my lips, I'm constantly like moving my lips around, and then I feel like it wears easier, faster, you know, that type of thing. But this stuff, they don't even like claim to be a stain, but I swear this stuff stays on like a stain. So this is actually the color I have on today. I have on the color 201. It's called Skin. But I pair it, I personally love pairing it with the 227 lip liner, and that's like that chocolatey color. I don't know, I like to be able to see a little bit of my lip liner and have that like definition on there. So that's the two that I love to pair together, is Skin and 227 for the lip liners. I have like every color lip liner because I'm a total lip liner girl. I have small lips, y'all, so I gotta line them, okay? Yes, I know. The matte liquid lipsticks are just, they are bomb diggity. I say bomb diggity a lot. It's kind of like my thing. More water, you guys. Okay. Who has tried the matte liquid lipsticks? Anybody? Anybody? I love them. And then lip conditioner. I almost skipped over this. Hello, Kayla. Yes, for real. I know. Favorite shade, right? I know, girl. But yes, the lip conditioner, I can't survive without this stuff. I swear, I used to order one in every order, and now like every time I place an order, I'm pretty sure I order like 2 or 3 of these, because I have one like in my purse, on my nightstand, in the bathroom, like everywhere. And even my little guy, that's 2, because obviously like it's just like a chapstick type of like it doesn't go on any color, anything like that. But it's so funny, he sees me put it on and he's like, I'm like, oh, are your lips dry? So yeah, he even likes the lip conditioner. It is the best, y'all. Okay. Lip plumper. Another one of my faves. I'm probably gonna put a smidge bit of this on. Smidge bit, I don't know. And I just like to kind of tap it right there. We got a delivery truck backing up over here. I'm like stalking all of the delivery trucks around the neighborhood because I'm supposed to have another packet. Well, I have like 2 more packages coming from Farmasi. I'm always like, hopefully they get here before my hubby gets home, right? He's gonna be like, seriously, more stuff. Oh my gosh, every order, I swear I try something new because I have not really even found anything that I don't like. So I'm like, okay, we're just gonna keep this going, right? Okay, y'all. But yeah, so the lip plumper, basically you can use it as like a lip plumper, put it on and let it sit while you're doing the rest of your makeup, and then wipe it off and then put your lipstick on. But you can also, like I just did, I kind of like plop it. I just said plop it. Put it, oh my Lord, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, I put it on top of my lipstick, just kind of as a little bit of a gloss. But if you put it on top of the matte liquid lipsticks, be prepared, it will wear a little bit and you will have to reapply throughout the day. So I kind of base it off that. I'm like, do I want to reapply my lipstick? Do I not? But yeah. Okay. Exactly. Ask for forgiveness later. It's fine. Okay, you guys. The Sun Kissed bronzer. It's been like my best friend this summer. especially when I was like waiting for my next shade of foundation to get here, and like my foundation was not, it wasn't dark enough because obviously like I was getting tanner throughout the summer. And so this stuff was my best friend because, you know, I'm like, okay, we'll just layer on some more bronzer until my foundation gets here. But yeah, so it comes with this pretty little stamp on there. And I just have to show everybody this. You guys, like, look at how big this is. I don't want to drop this and break it, but like, it's literally the size of my palm. I don't have like small dainty girl hands either, okay? No, this is like, it's huge and it lasts forever. I'm not even out of my other one, but you know, I had to snag some more while I was ordering. Oh my gosh. Hello, ladies. Oh my gosh. Okay, like I said, I am a total powder finish, like matte finish girl, okay? So I love all of the powders, anything like that. So in the shade 03, this is the Face Perfecting Pressed Powder. And I really like this color here. This is the color that I use to set like in the lighter areas. But it really just, it's super, super lightweight. Everything, honestly, the makeup itself, everything has been super lightweight. And that's what I've been most impressed with, is like how lightweight it is and how like, I don't even feel like I'm wearing makeup. Even when I'm wearing like my full makeup like this, I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup. The first few times I wore Farmasi, like a full face of Farmasi makeup, like I would almost forget to wash my face at night. My husband's like, are you gonna go wash your makeup off? I'm like, oh yeah, I still have makeup on. So I just love that lightweight feel. So it doesn't matter, like even when I layer foundations, everything it doesn't feel like cakey or anything like that. So that's been a big plus for me. And then also the transparent finishing powder. Hello, Miss Patty, how are you? Hello. Okay, sorry, my voice cracked. Okay, so Farmasi doesn't have a loose setting powder right now, which actually I'm kind of a fan of because I personally have never been like a loose powder person. But the transparent finishing powder, it is like it looks white in here, but it is transparent like it says. And I actually like to use one of my, like a fluffy tapered brush, and I kind of load the powder on there, and that's how I like will set anything that I need to set. Patty, it's okay, girl. I was late hopping on because my phone was giving me some technical difficulties. Oh, thank you so much, Heather. Thank you. Yeah, really, really cool toners and purple shampoo and conditioner to maintain. Yes, Joe, thank you so much for hopping on, girlfriend. Yeah. Okay, all right, you guys. So, go back into my little goodie box here. Trying to find what I need to find here. I have so much stuff in there. I probably won't unbox all of it just because, you know, I have a lot of stuff in there. But I did want to unbox like a lot of my favorites and just show you guys like what I use like literally on the daily, okay? So, here are the powder of the foundation. Jessie, as far as like the powder over the foundation, it really depends on where I'm putting it on my face, okay? So like in the lighter areas up here, I only use like either the transparent finishing powder or the neutral medium 03, that shade, in the Face Perfecting powder. I only use that in like the lighter areas of my face, and then where I contour and stuff, I even go in with a few of the darker pressed powders and then top it off with my Sun Kissed bronzer. So if you guys are curious on how I like steps and like order of like makeup that I use and everything, go ahead, go check out my business page. That's where I do all of my makeup tutorials and show you guys kind of what I use and how I use it. I am a licensed cosmetologist, and I used to do like bridal hair, bridal makeup, stuff like that. So I am experienced in it, but you do not have to be. You really, really don't, because I swear, I tell everyone, I'm like, this makeup is so user friendly. And that's like the phrase that I like to use, because I feel like it's so easy to apply. Like I don't feel like I have to work at it to make it look good. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is the contour stick. There is only one color, but I feel like it works fairly well for everyone. So, and like you can apply it as heavy, as light. It blends in so nicely, so nicely. But so I will just kind of show you here. So there is the contour stick color right there. And then like literally like I can just use my finger and it will blend in. Like look at how like flawlessly that blends in. It's not like you don't have to like wipe at it or use a brush or anything. Like literally you can use your fingers and it like blends in. Okay? So it blends in really nicely. I love the contour stick. So is my sister. My sister always has me grab her. She has been using, she hasn't got to try like all of my makeup yet, but I grabbed her, what did I grab her? I grabbed her the VFX. She really likes the Pata Cream as well. The cream to powder foundation. That stuff is, it's genius. Like literally, I have a hard time like even believing it when I grab it and use it. So the Pata Cream, I don't have it out here in my box, but it is literally cream and it dries instantly to powder when you put it on. Like I take the little applicator, get it on there, like it's a creamy consistency. I put it on and it's dry. I'm like, what? I'm so mind blown. It's amazing. It is so amazing. Oh my gosh. Who has tried the cream to powder, the Pata Cream? I feel like I always say it funky. Is that how you guys say it? Pata cream? I don't know. Okay. So, I had to grab this bad boy because this is another one that I order in every order. I get multiple of these. The makeup wipes, they are awesome because they are gentle enough that it's like, it takes the makeup off, but you also don't feel like it's like burning your face either. And so there is a reason they're called Scentsy wipes. They are going to be a lot more friendly to your skin. There's not gonna be alcohol, there's not gonna be as much chemicals that are gonna burn your face with that, okay? So those are some of my faves. Like I said, I order like 2 packs of those every order. Because Lord knows I gotta have something to take this off at night. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. These are not in the boxes because I just wanted to toss these in here so that I could show you. But one of my everyday things that I like to use as well, this, oh my gosh, you guys, I tell everyone, I'm like, just get this, just you have to get it. And not to mention, like, it lasts forever, like forever, ever. So this is the Terracotta Blush Powder, okay? Number 16. That is my favorite one. I tell everyone, they're like, what color should I get, you know, for my skin tone for this? I'm like, girl, I recommend number 16 to everybody. I love number 16 because it's just such a pretty, like, I'm starting to just now get down to like the bottom there. As you can see, like those little rings, but there's still so much product on this outside ring. And I've had this since December, you guys. I'm not even joking. I've had this since December. So, but yeah, so 16 is like my fave. I actually have it on. So that's kind of what gives that glisten on my cheeks. I have this and the other powder that I'm going to show you, for kind of that highlight. Yes, it is. It does have, I wouldn't say sparkly. It has more of like a sheen, like a glisten to it. So if you can see on my cheeks how it just kind of like looks glowy, I love that look because I feel like it looks great on anybody's skin. That glowy look. So, so yeah, I mean, I guess you could call it sparkly, but let's see here. I don't know if you can see that. See that right there? I just put it right there. So it's just got like a nice sheen to it to where it makes you like just have this like healthy looking like glow. Like I'm obsessed with it if you can't tell. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the only other thing I have right on top of my cheekbone here for a little bit extra highlight because I'm extra, okay? If you can't tell by my lashes, I'm a little extra. Anyways, this is the Terracotta Highlight Powder. So there are a lot of terracotta products, okay? Shimmer, yes, girl. But yeah, so there are a lot of terracotta products. So I always tell people like, make sure it says like this exact wording because there's like the terracotta porcelain powder. This is the terracotta highlight powder, terracotta blush powder. So you really have to be careful with wording and like which wording it says on the website to order the correct thing that you want, okay? So just double check that. But the terracotta products are amazing and they will last you forever. This is another one, you guys. This, like I said, this is the terracotta highlight powder. It's super concentrated. As you can see, I've only made this little tiny divot out of it. And again, I have had this since December, okay? Like, oh, thank you so much, Mildred. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I have just kept going blonder and blonder, and apparently now I just, you know, I keep wanting more and more lilac in it, so it starts looking like silver, but I'm good with it. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Let's see, love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You like the terracotta blush in 05? I haven't tried that one, so that might be getting added to my next order. Okay, so you guys, the highlight powder. I wanted to use this one really quick so you can just see. So here was the terracotta blush powder, right? And then, sorry, I'm working backwards here. So look at how like concentrated that is. See how that shimmer right there? Like, it's so pretty. And that's what I use like when I really want to make like my cheekbones pop. Like I have it on my nose. You can tell it's like glistening on my nose. I put it on my cupid's bow, inner corners of my eye, a little bit on my chin. But yeah, I like having a really like glowy look. So it might not be for you if you like more of that like very matte matte finish. But if you like that like glowy glisten, get you some of the terracotta products. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if I got anything else in here to show you guys. And then I'll get busy telling you about my journey a little bit, and then I'll let you get on your way. I appreciate you guys hopping on and joining me today and spending, I don't know what, it probably ends up being an hour of your afternoon. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Glow up for real. What number is the highlighter? Let's see. The terracotta highlight powder is number 15. 15. That's what that one is, okay? It's amazing. Do yourself a favor, go get some. And you guys, if you have any like other questions, and if I'm not seeing your questions pop up, feel free to shoot me a message. I always encourage people to shoot me a message if they have questions. So most definitely reach out, ask me questions. You can ask Farmasi themselves. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just here to share all the stuff that I love. So, okay, you guys, I'm like doing this without even telling you what I'm doing. So this is the VFX Pro face primer. This is going to be more of your one for like your matte finish if you're a little bit more on the oily side, but they do have another one called the VFX Strobe primer. And that one, it's in like a lilac kind of purplish, light purple tube. And that one is going to be a little bit more hydrating. That one's going to look more like a moisturizer because it's white when it comes out. This is more clear, like that, kind of like that silicone base. But yeah, I use both. It really depends on the day, on how my skin is feeling. I'm combination skin, so it really depends. Some days I'm a little bit drier. Some days I feel like I am a little bit more oily. I think it depends on the weather too, you know? So most definitely I love this one for when I really want that matte, like just like flawless porcelain, like poreless look, you know? So this is a really, really good one. I love it. This is the one I have on today. So also I do feel like I like to pair it with the Stay Matte. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I really like pairing this one with the Stay Matte for sure. What would you say the difference is in the highlighter? The difference between the highlighter palettes versus the terracotta. Honestly, oh man. If anything, I feel like the terracotta is just because they hand pack them, bake them, everything. I feel like they're a little bit softer. And honestly, the amount of shimmer with them, I feel like is pretty similar, but I feel like you don't have to use, I mean, you don't have to use a ton of either, but it really just depends on the day for me. But the terracotta, I feel like, is just, it's baked, and so it's like very, very like soft when it goes on. I don't know. That's like a non-technical way of describing the difference there. Sorry if that didn't answer it for you. Color tone. Yeah, color tone, definitely. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. All right, you guys. Last thing here. Last thing I'm unboxing. This is the Express black eyeliner. So this one is waterproof. This is actually what I have on my waterline. Sometimes I like to wear the eyeliner on my waterline if I just want a little bit more of a crisp look down there. I don't usually wear eyeliner like on my actual like outer part of my eye. I usually only do it on my waterline. Oh girl, you are totally fine. Lip products, I am wearing the lip liner in 227. I'm wearing the matte liquid lipstick in Skin 201, and then I have the lip plumper on top of it. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys this because I'm gonna let this dry. Once this liner dries, like you guys like, it's so funny, whenever I color swatch like the eyeliners, lip liners, or even the matte liquid lipsticks on my hands, like it's crazy, they stay on. Even when I wash my hands, dry them, like I'm like, oh, it's still on there. I have to end up using a makeup wipe. Oh, it's crazy. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch the lip color that I'm wearing. I'm gonna swatch it on my hands just because once it dries, I kind of want to show you guys how amazing it stays on. So like I said, that's the lip color I have on right there. That's 201. I definitely like to wear a lip liner with it and a little bit of a darker lip liner just because I feel like otherwise with my small lips, it makes it just look like it blends in too much. So, but yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Oh my gosh, I appreciate you all so much. Okay, so you guys, to get to know me a little bit, like I was saying, in the beginning, I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I have been with Farmasi since the last week of November, okay? I signed up. I had actually been seeing, so I've been with a couple previous companies, okay? After I had my son a couple years back, like I said, I worked in the salon full time. I did hair, makeup, bridal hair, bridal makeup, all that type of stuff. And once I had my son, I thought I was going to go back to work, but I was like, I was a basket case. After I had my son, I was like, I don't want to leave him. So, me and my husband, we talked, we're like, okay, like, I'll stay home with him for a little while. Like, we'll just kind of see how it goes. We'll, you know, make some cuts where we can. And so, yeah, so, basically I'm staying home, you know, this and that. Things were getting tight and I'm like, okay, I want a way to make money, but I still want to be able to stay home with our little guy. So I had started venturing into other companies. Okay. I started, thank you all so much. I'm sorry, I'm like not acknowledging comments. I'm just going to tell my story here and then I'll try to answer a few questions at the end. Okay. So yeah, I had started looking. I started out with one company. It was more of like in the health and wellness type background. It wasn't necessarily for me. So I started looking elsewhere, and then another company, it was a different makeup company. Someone approached me and they're like, oh, you'd be great at this. And I was like, oh, makeup, like, why didn't I think of that? So I started with another makeup company and I was with them for about a year, but it's like, it never really took off, never really went anywhere. I feel like I didn't really push very hard because I am like major bargain shopper, and mind you, like, I was staying home with our son and things were tight. So we were trying to survive on one income, right? So, that being said, I was going broke buying makeup because it was expensive. It was like $40 for foundation. I'm like, oh my God, it only lasts me like a month. I'm like, oh. So I am the major bargain shopper. So then I started seeing my sponsor, actually Monique Martinez. That's my girl. We're friends on Facebook. We were friends on Facebook before, and I started seeing her post all these like flawless looking selfies, and her makeup was looking bomb. I'm like, girl, dang, like what are you doing? So then she started posting all this stuff about, oh, like you can sign up for $20 and save 50% on your makeup. I'm like, okay, wait, what? So then, so then I was just like, okay, like, what's the catch here, right? There has to be a catch. And so I messaged her and I'm like, girl, like, for real, what's the catch? I was like, shoot me straight here, because I'm going broke on the makeup I'm buying right now, and I have got to switch something up because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not growing a team. I'm not making very much money, like at all, like not even enough to buy my own makeup, like for real. So I was like, what is the deal? Like, what's the catch? And she's like, honestly, girl, like there's no catch. She's like, I've been loving all of the, all the makeup, blah, blah, blah. And she's like telling me, she's shooting me straight, being straight with me. I'm like, okay. I was like, all right, I'm going to order some makeup. But I went ahead and signed up because I was like, I'm not about to not get that 50% off. So I signed up, ordered some makeup, and I waited to announce that I was making a switch to Farmasi until I actually tried the makeup, because I wanted to know, because I'm pretty like picky when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I put on my first full face of Farmasi makeup when I got it in, and I came out and I showed my husband, I'm like, what do you think of my makeup? He's like, it looks good. And I mean, it doesn't really look any different. I'm like, oh really? I was like, okay, because this whole routine cost me like a third of my old one. And I was like, and this is Farmasi makeup. He's like, what? So we were both just like, oh my God. Like I was freaking out because I was like, there's no way, like I can't share this. Like I have to tell people about this. I have to share this with people because I was so excited. I was just like, I'm saving money on my makeup and it still looks bomb. Oh my gosh, you guys. So that being said, I just started sharing my love for Farmasi. I just literally started going live and I was like, look y'all, like this is how much you can get this for, like legit. It's just crazy. It's so crazy. So, come around to, let's see. So like they have like the percentage ranking, stuff like that. I do have a video on my YouTube channel as well of me briefly going over the compensation plan and how you can make money with Farmasi. So if you want to check that out, it's very brief. I think it's like 10 to 12 minutes. It just touches on different ways that you can make money. So, but yeah, it's taken off because it's like Farmasi is at such a like baby stage right now in the US, but it's not a startup company. That's the beautiful thing about it. It's not a startup company. So there's not really any risk. And really, like if you sign up, is it really that much of a risk? Like $20? Like I spend that on a random shirt that is probably still has tags on it in my closet. And to start up a company for $20 or to start up your own business for $20, like it's just mind blowing to me that that it all started with $20. Like I'm just mind blown. So yeah, like I said, my first full month was December. What did I hit? I think I hit 9% in December, and then come January, I doubled it and I hit 18%. And then by February, you guys, shortest month, my sponsor, Monique, she was like cheering me on the whole way. She was with me down to the wire. Like it came down to like the last couple minutes and me and my team hit director, like in February, shortest month. I was like, holy crap. So it was mind blowing. It's just crazy when things start happening and things start clicking. When something comes so easy and so natural, there's gotta, you just know, like that's your path. That's your destiny. So yeah, needless to say, like I just like fell head over heels for Farmasi. I'm not even like trying to sell anybody on anything. I'm not a salesman. I'm a terrible salesman. I probably talk people out of buying things. But yeah, for real. That's when my girl Lindsay joined me too. She just hit silver. Like she's skyrocketing. Like my girls are, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. And the thing is, it's like, it's all about your team. And the fun thing is like, I wake up every day and I'm like so excited to check the team chat and like to talk with all these ladies that I haven't even met over half of them in person. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's so cool that we all have developed this like connection over just like a shared passion. And you know, like ladies are just like shooting up everywhere. I'm just like, oh my gosh, we have a men's starter kit. I can't talk, I'm sorry. We have a men's starter kit now. So like, gents, you want to join, like there's money to be made here. I'm just saying, Farmasi actually pays you what you're worth. When I had ladies messaging me that were like going up in rankings and growing their teams, when they messaged me and they got their first paycheck and they're like, oh my God, like, I can't believe like what I made. I didn't make this, because I had a couple people come over from another company and they were like, I didn't make this within 6 months that I was with this other company, and I made this in 1 month here. I was like, girl, what? I love that I just get to like experience this with everybody, and that like I just get to be a part of it and watch them grow and help them. Like I'm just like the cheerleader over here. For real. That's what I call myself. I'm like, I'm just the cheerleader. You guys are like some rock stars. So needless to say, in my like front line right now, I'm at Silver Director. I've been at Silver Director for 3 months, I think. But yeah, so in my front line, I have like, I counted up. I think it's like between 150 and 200 BIs in how many months? And all, like, literally, you guys, like, all I'm doing, I am just sharing my passion. I love this stuff. I really do. There's not anything to bark and complain about, really, because it's just insane that I'm spending like a third of what I used to on my makeup routine. It's crazy. But yeah, so needless to say, I keep saying needless to say, I'm sorry. I like hone in on one phrase and then I say it like repeatedly. So sorry. Yeah, so like I was saying, I totally like lost my train of thought right there. But yeah, so it was getting to the point where like I was going to have to go back to work because my son is, he's 2 now, and it's like, okay, I've stayed home, blah, 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 like, and so it was getting to that point where I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna have to go back to work, like things are tight. And so it just, Farmasi just came into my life at like the perfect time. And it was just like, there was no looking back. Once I seen the potential and I seen what was happening here, like I was like, hitting the ground running. I ain't looking back. Yeah, haven't even glanced. So yeah, I do not now have to go back to the salon because that, like, I again, like, there's no like guaranteed quota of what you're gonna make. It just depends on the work you put in and how much you put yourself out there consistently. But yeah, I do not have to go back to work at the salon. So I am like so thankful for this journey and for all of the, my whole team that has trusted me to, lead them on their journeys. I can't even, I can't even fathom like what's happening still, and because the team like just continuously grows, and all of the girls under me, they're continuously growing their team. So it is insane. Like, if you are even thinking about it or have an inkling, like sign up, get your discount, try the makeup, and then decide, because it's amazing. But yeah, you guys, okay. So I have rambled on long enough. Yeah, and Lindsay is putting in some really, really good, helpful comments and everything. And yeah, she was like delivering a baby when she was like still pushing for director. I'm like, the girl's insane. She's insane. But yeah, so, check out, like, ladies on my team, just check out Farmasi in general, because y'all, like, you won't be sorry. I promise you. You will not be sorry. But yeah, so I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, and I thank you all again for hanging out with me and listening to me ramble, because I'm a chatterbox. But I hope you guys found some helpful hints. I hope you maybe figured some stuff out for yourself. If not, like, shoot me a message. You can always, you know, ask me questions. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. But yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. Look at that. Look at that eyeliner. Like the lip color, the eyeliner, like it doesn't budge. And I'm like rubbing it, like for real. Sorry, I just had to show you guys that because I put it on there. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to show you. It's amazing. Okay. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed Wednesday. And I will hopefully be talking to you guys soon. And yeah, God bless. All right, see you later.